going to start trigonometric identities. Okay, trigonometric identities. Now, when we are going to start with trigonometric identities, basically there are some rules which you have to remember before starting with your trigonometric identities. Okay, those are first thing, trigonometric sine theta is equals to 1 over cosec theta, or cosec theta equals to 1 over sine theta. Okay, angle it's reciprocal, angle it's reciprocal. Okay, in the same way cos theta equals to 1 over sec theta, and sec theta equals to 1 over cos theta. Tan theta equals to 1 over cot theta, and cot theta equals to 1 over tan theta. Okay, now tan theta with the reference of sine and cos is sine theta over cos theta, and cot theta will be equals to cos theta upon sine theta. How can I say that these things are equals to this one? So let me just explain you this one. Tangent theta equals to sine theta over cos theta. So see, tangent theta, if I am saying that it is sine theta over cos theta, so tan theta equals to cos theta sin theta. Sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, and cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. Hypotenuse and hypotenuse will be cancelled. So tangent theta equals to perpendicular upon base, which is the ratio of right angular, which is the ratio of sides of right angle triangle. So we can say that if tangent theta is perpendicular upon base, that we know. And from here I have derived it from here. Tangent theta equals to sin theta upon cos theta. In the same way, all these working will be done over here. Now, these all are called your reciprocal relations. Okay, these all are called reciprocal relations or reciprocal identity. Now I am going to talk about squaring identities. Okay, what are the squaring identities? First of all, the first squaring identity is sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. Sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. And what are the different variations which you can have over here? You can have sin square theta equals to 1 minus cos square theta. You can have that thing. Or cos square theta equals to 1 minus sin square theta. That can also be a variation over here. Okay. Sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. And the other variation I have shifted cos square on that side, 1 minus cos square, and over here then I have kept cos square on the left side and I have shifted that on the right side. I have got this result. Okay. The second one which we have got is 1 plus tan square theta equals to sec square theta. Okay. 1 plus tan square theta equals to sec square theta. That is another squaring property over here. So you can write it in this form also. Tan square theta equals to sec square theta minus 1, or 1 equals to sec square theta minus tan square theta. Okay, this is also an identity over here, which we have got the other second squaring identity, and these two are its variation. Okay, last one is 1 plus cot square theta equals to cosec square theta. Okay, 1 plus cot square theta equals to cosec square theta. That is my third identity, squaring identity, and variations can be cot square theta equals to cosec square theta minus 1, and 1 equals to cosec square theta minus cot square theta. Okay, so these are the identities, these are the formulas which we are going to use in solving trigonometric identities. Okay, and you can take a screenshot of this screen also. Okay, so you can have that thing as a record whenever you are solving your question. Keep this thing in front of you, so it will be easier for you to solve these type of questions. Question number 11 of exercise 11.2. Cot x plus tan x equals to cosec x, sec x. This I have to show that. Okay. So either you can start working from here, or either I can start working from this side. The things will be same. Okay. So I'm going to start working from this side. But what I can do over here is I can solve this one for few steps also. So cosec x can be written as 1 over sin x, as we know the identity, and sec x can be written as 1 over cos x, as we know the identity which we have got. Okay, so either I can directly get to this point, or if I can have this point or this one. So this step, or direct this step, I will get my answer over here. Now cot x and tan x is there. Most of the questions can be solved if you shift your trigonometric ratios, whatever is given, in sine and cos form. Okay, 90% questions will be solved if you shift it into sine and cos form. Okay, so this is written cot x, which I can write as cos x over sine x plus tan x is sin x over cos x. Okay, cot x is cos x over sin x, tan x is sin x over cos x. That's my first step over here. After that, I'm taking LCM. So LCM of sin x and cos x will be sin x cos x, right? So first of all, dividing this denominator by this. Sin x cos x divided by sin x, so sin x will be cancelled, cos x will be left. This cos x will be multiplied by this cos x, so it will become cos square x. Just simple LCM I'm doing. Denominator divided by this, so cos x will be cancelled. Leftover sin x will be multiplied by this sin square x. Sin square x plus cos square x is 1 over sin x cos x. Now see, I have got this step. Okay, over here I have got the same step. So after that I can go back to this point. Once I have got this step, I can write it in this form. So 1 over sin x, 1 over cos x. Okay, 1 over sin x into 1 over cos x. This I have got 1 over sin x is cosec x. 1 over cos x is sec x. So cosec x, cos x, cosec x, sec x. That's your required answer in this question.